Hello, and welcome to the Healthy Life with Kimmy podcast, your go-to source for all things related to healthy living and well-being. I am your host, Kimmy Nunnally, and I'm so thrilled that you are on this journey with me. I am on a journey to a healthier and happier and more vibrant life. Also, please check out my YouTube channel, Healthy Life with Kimmy, where we have discussions, interviews, and practical tips. We also have the free email list so you never miss when I go live. I hope you enjoyed this episode and welcome again where fit is the new it. Hello, and welcome to Healthy Life with Kimmy. Well, hey guys, I wanted to talk today about me being an emotional eater. Are you an emotional eater, and what does that look like? So the definition of being an emotional eater is basically eating or consuming food when something triggers an emotion. It's not from physical hunger. So it's something that we're thinking, something that we're feeling, causing us to eat. So I am an emotional eater. So I'm going to tell you what that looks like for me. And maybe while I'm talking about it, it may trigger some things for you. What does that mean for you if you are an emotional eater? So for me being an emotional eater, a lot of times, am I an emotional eater? Yeah. Why? Because everything is centered around emotions. We're humans. Sometimes I'm happy. Sometimes I'm sad. I eat when I'm happy. I eat when I'm sad, right? So what does an emotional eater for myself look like? So a lot of times I might be lonely. If I'm lonely, I might feel like, well, let me snack. If I'm happy, I'm at a graduation party. I'm at an anniversary party. Everything we do revolves around food. And we're either happy or we're sad when we're eating, right? You may even think about when you go to a funeral. You're already upset about the loss of the person, whoever it is. Now, afterwards, you go to what they call a repast or whatever, where the food is there. So now you're an emotional wreck, or I'm an emotional wreck because I've already grieved the person. I'm talking about the loss of my friend or family member. Now I'm at this repast or whatever where they serve this food. So yeah, I'm going to eat. Depending on the weather, it affects me. If it's sunny out, I tend to eat less. But if it's cloudy out, I tend to eat more. I'm sitting there watching old movies all day, not doing nothing, not really moving. And I'm like, what can I snack on? What can I snack on? Right? So if I'm feeling anxious, sometimes it's like, ooh, I don't know what to do with this emotion. You know, maybe starting a new job, starting a new business, starting a new relationship. It could be anything that causes us more anxiousness, more anxiety. And what do we do? What do? I may grab an extra something to eat that I would not have, right? So I'm going to say this. All emotional eating is not bad because, again, I said earlier, our emotions are not always bad. Sometimes it's a celebration. An anniversary or a wedding is not a bad time, but do you tend to overeat? Do I tend to overeat at those functions? Yes, because the food is flowing, the drinks are flowing. You know, excuse me, they have a cake or something there that I want to try. So, you know, all emotional eating, like I was saying, is not bad because we're emotional people. We're human. So sometimes it's going to be bad. Sometimes it's going to be good. If I'm overly sad for whatever reason, you know, sometimes I may be thinking about the loss of my family members, then I might eat more. So I'm really working to see what can I do when I'm feeling this anxiousness, or what can I put in place of immediately going to find something to eat, right? What can I put in place of that instead of immediately saying, oh, let me go eat something? Can I read a book? So for myself, I like to listen to podcast. And I also like to watch YouTube channels. Imagine that. I'm a YouTuber, but I love watching YouTube. I always learn something from watching YouTube. It might be a topic somebody else was talking about. I'm like, okay, now I don't have anything else to do before I just start eating that extra space and extra time in my mind away. Let me find something to replace it with. And again, for me, it may look like a lot of times I love watching other YouTubers, whatever topic, not just about what I talk about. But I also I'm learning how to cook more. So now I'm looking at recipes, what simple recipes I can do. Just ordered some workout clothes. So I will be doing some workout videos coming very soon. I'm so excited. So I'm just trying to get myself together overall. And this emotional eating part of it is going to be a big, big player in my journey. Because I realize that, again, at certain times, it's like, I'm I'm feeling this way. What do I go do? I'm feeling that way. What can I go eat? So I need to replace those habits and replace that with something. So the other thing I mentioned earlier already is I like podcasts. I like YouTube channels. Not a super big reader. I should read more, but only if the topic really interests me will I do some reading. So I have been doing more reading on emotional stuff. I'm really on an emotional journey too, just to clear my mind, being able to speak freer about things. Sometimes that can cause you anxiety. You having a situation with somebody. I had a terrible allergy today, guys. So my eyes been watering, I've been sneezing and a little cough all day, so please bear with me. But yeah, sometimes you're having a conflict with somebody or a friction with someone, family member, friend, coworker, whatever, and instead of getting those words out of your chest and out of your mouth, you put something in your mouth, And I've done that too. I've had a couple people cause me extreme stress in my life. People that I have to deal with on a regular basis. It's like I don't really have a choice to interact with them. One or two. And again, instead of me verbalizing, hey, you did ABC, I didn't like that, then I may internalize it and go and put something in my mouth. Whereas I have learned, and I'm really working on this now, when something happens and I don't like it, to be more vocal. Hey, like I just said, you did ABC, I didn't like that. Now, there's a way that you say things to people. We're not trying to be confrontational. We're not trying to get fights started. I don't want nobody to get beat up out there. But again, we have to look at all of these things when we talk about a healthy weight loss journey or a healthier journey in life. Because the other piece of that is if you don't release these things, they're going to be there. And it's going to show up how? High blood pressure. Your blood pressure will be off the charts. Stress is a known killer. Okay? So we got to find other ways to deal with these emotional problems that we're having. I'm not above therapy. Now, each person has to do what's best for them. I'm not a medical doctor. I don't have any MD behind my name or any of that. But I found for myself, I saw a grief counselor. I lost my mom, my dad, my sister, and father-in-law, as I mentioned before. And you'll hear me talk about these things quite often, but it's so important. And it goes to the mental state, which goes to the physical state. It all goes together. So we have to, if somebody in your life right now and they're causing you some conflict and some problems, pray about it, relax, and then see if it's something you can let go. Let it go, right? Like Frozen. Let it go, let it go, let it go, whatever. I think that's how the song goes. But anyway, my point is, if it's something that you can let go, forget about it, right? But if it's something that keeps gnawing at you and eating you on the inside, literally eating you up emotionally, it could be causing you to physically put food in your mouth. So again, this is called Healthy Life with Kimmy. This is my personal journey. That's all I can speak to. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I just like to give you things to think about as I continue to develop for myself what is going on and why do I eat the way I eat? Why? So it's some frank conversation I said we will be having on this channel. If you heard something today and you think, oh, she's talking about me, maybe I am. But, and again, this is my personal journey. So I will be sharing things like that. It's real talk. And again, all of this goes into my emotional, physical connection with food. And that's what we're talking about at the end of the day. So again, I want you to enjoy yourself. I want you to enjoy your celebrations. I want you to embrace when you're sad. We're not going to be happy every day. And don't make nobody, make you think, oh, you sad, you got a problem, or you overate this day, so you weak. No, you're not. No, you're not. I am not weak. Did I have a momentary slip on something? Maybe. And it's going to happen again. Right? We're human. But the point is, I'm really digging deep into this emotional part. I'm really digging deep. So as I continue to dig deep on my journey, I hope you do the same. Let me know in the comments, are you an emotional eater? And if so, if you don't mind sharing, what is a trigger for you? Because we might come back and do another video. I mentioned some of my triggers. It might be family. It might be stress. It may be the weather. What's some of your triggers that cause you to overeat or make different decisions that you don't make when you're feeling a little bit better? Let's think about it. Well, again, this is Healthy Life with Kimmy. Until next time, I wish you much success on your journey also. Bye. We thank you again for listening to today's episode of Healthy Life with Kimmy's podcast. We invite you also to join us over on our YouTube channel, again, Healthy Life with Kimmy. And don't forget to sign up for free emails where you, again, will receive tips, tricks, and always be notified when we are going live. Well, thank you again, and we wish you much success. Don't forget, fit is the new it.